going back through this, as you must have, coming up on the anniversary and writing the intro, what are your favorite, if you had to just give flashcards of the book, what are your favorite cities and moments from the book, and what's one that just makes you cringe?
Yeah, well, let me think. Well, I had, when I opened at the Palladium, I shouldn't tell this story.
Oh,
I shouldn't
please.
tell the story. You can't dish the dead. You can't. That's my, don't dish the dead. Okay. Well, I was in the Palladium. I was playing the Palladium, and it was opening night at the Palladium. The Palladium is actually quite a small theater, but very well known. So I was playing the Palladium, and they were so fabulous to me. And they up in the balcony, at the curtain call, they said they had, each person in the balcony had a placard, a card that said, "We love you, Bette." And I'm going, "I love you too." And then they turned the cards around and they said, "Show us your." Wait. So I did. I went like this and I went like that, and then I buttoned myself up, and when I came off, my manager had a fit. And so it has this, and Elton John was there. I'll never forget the sight of Elton John's face when he saw this manager of mine carrying on like this. And I wound up crying in the shoe closet. So, it's that, the thing about this book is, if you read between the lines, you can see that a lot did happen that I'm kind of like, psh, psh, get over there.
Yeah. Keep it under the rug.
Keep it under the rug. But that was interesting. That was really the first beginning of when I realized I have to change my life somehow. So there's more than a little sadness in it.
There is more than a little sadness throughout the book.
Yeah.
But the book is also truly like a visit, and it's very layered because there's so many elements to it.
Yeah.
There's handwritten bits.
Yeah.
There's the band application, hilarious. I love the pictures of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Being graded. The poor guy with the D-.
How I choose my band. They have to open their bathrobes. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
And then she put grade letters, and there's a couple of A's and even an A+. But one poor guy, he's a D.
It was a different time. What can I say? I was younger and more reckless.
I just love that you wanted to write a book. You didn't just do a picture scrapbook. It was important to you because you're an avid reader.
I read a lot, and I love to read. I've been a reader since my mother taught me to read, thank God. And I fell in love with books at a very early age, and all sorts of books. I think I fell in love with print. Not just books, but print. And I read everything.
And I like to hold it in my hand.
And I like to hold it, and I like to smell it. Sometimes I smell it and I feel it. I love it. And I used to have, I used to lay on the bed, and I used to put the book on the floor. I used to eat, reading and turning the pages, eating Oreos. That was my favorite thing, to eat, read a book and eat Oreos. And I never really got over it. And so because I have read very widely, I tried my hand at it. And I found, I really like this. I like making jokes, and I like making wordplay, and I like all that. So it's kind of fun for me.